Well, here we are once again at the Moon Ridge Animal Park, or the Moon Ridge Zoo as we call it, where they're having another fundraiser on this Labor Day weekend. And this is what they call their ice cream safari. And it's a lot of ice cream. Let's go in and do some tasting. Well, once again, they have a wonderful crowd here. Preceding weekend, they had the Native American Art Festival here and was jammed. And this is the ice cream safari, as they call it. Yeah, what they do is they have several ice cream stations. We're going to go around to them and see what kind of ice cream they have. All the ice cream is donated by the local businesses here, so it's all profit. And look at this beautiful lady in pink there. Hey, did somebody eat your ice cream? What kind of ice cream did you have? What was your flavor?
What kind did you just have?
We just had 2 scoops of peach.
A peach?
The last.
Ooh, was it good?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad there's none left.
There.
What are you doing? Are you sampling?
I am conning these people into sharing peach, and I just got some pistachio nut.
Ooh.
It
How
is
about
so good. I forget how many flavors we have, but we have.
I know.
Chocolate brownie. We have 5. Chocolate chip mint and bubble gum.
Wow.
How about that?
And not only that, we are dishing up a heck of a lot of information to all our wonderful people.
I know it. Well, what else? I mean, that's the reason you have it.
Yes.
That is cool. And let's thank the people. Look at this. Rite Aid, Stater Brothers, North Pole Fudge and Ice Cream Company donated the ice cream here. So what do you have here?
We have a peach.
Ooh, that looks so good.
It is. Would you like some?
No thanks. Maybe on the way out.
Okay.
You've never seen Ron turn down food. And look at all these people here. There's another ice cream station. These are really cool signs. These are designed for billboards down the mountain because it's their home, Big Bear Zoo. And look at this, because we all live off this land, Big Bear Zoo. So let's see what Fran and them have here. Oh, man. Ooh, green. Ooh. Boy, I've been offered all the ice cream, but I just have to wait.
Okay. Oh, good grief.
Never turned down pistachio. Now, that's a square container, so that means it's from Rite Aid.
Yes, it is.
You betcha.
Chicken.
See, when they arrive, it's $5 and they get 5 scoops. So they're given a dish and a spoon at the entrance. And then they're going around and then and then they have 5 bears and they get their coupon clipped, right, Fran?
Right.
How about that? Now let's see the bear here. This is the little one. This was the little one, folk. This is 3 feet here. Yeah, this is Hucklebear there. He had one, the bottom of his leg amputated. But man, he sure hops around.
He gets around as well as any 4-legged bear.
That's right. Did you have ice cream?
Yeah.
What kind? Is that your ice cream?
Yeah.
Oh you gonna get fat? No, kids don't get fat eating ice
How
cream.
many scoops are you going to get? And he's counting.
How many scoops? Is this, you have 2 scoops there, huh? So you have 3 more left?
Okay, we gotta have 5 more left.
Wow, how cool.
Just never stop.
Okay.
Just keep going.
Okay. Look at that.
Wonderful, isn't it?
Chocolate brownie.
So I think I'm supposed
Chocolate, 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 chocolate.
Lisa. Chocolate brown.
Did you have chocolate brownie? He's just not looking at me. Hey, look up. Did you have chocolate brownie?
Yes, I had vanilla and strawberry.
Really? All that too? How cool.
Oh, we going all 3 flavors?
Preferably strawberry and vanilla.
Okay. You're on your last one, so I'll just keep your card.
Yeah.
Ooh, they also
Strawberry
have
and
strawberry and vanilla. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
I know.
Cool.
So concise, it's so well.
Yeah, you can punch it.
I always have a hard time shooting the porcupines. One is awake. This looks like a small one, maybe a baby one, huh? They're so neat. Do you know that porcupines do not shoot their quills? That's an old tale. But they can sure stick you, I tell you, if you go up to them. Pretty cool, huh?
Want to try some ice cream, or have you been trying it?
No, they've been offering it to me. Ooh, this is chocolate chip.
This
Mint
is,
chocolate.
you know what this is? Don't you? Neapolitan?
And Neapolitan.
You want some?
No, thanks.
No, thanks.
No.
How can you turn that down?
Oh, I'll get it. It's hard to film and eat at the same
Well,
time.
that's true. You don't want
Again, the ice cream is all courtesy of Rite Aid, Stater Brothers, and North Pole Fudge and Ice Cream. This is all donated. And, of course, all the money. It's 5 scoops for $5. And all the $5 goes to the Friends of the Moon Ridge Zoo.
Relocation, don't forget.
That's right, for a new location. The lease is up here in just a little over about 2.5 years.
Yeah.
And boy, you guys have got to get moving. But working with the Forest Service, it takes time.
Yes, it does.
I know. Once they get the lease signed, then you can go to town.
Yeah, we've got some great
Chocolate
renderings
chip,
already.
mint chocolate.
I know it. I know. We're going to chat about it in a few minutes. Good seeing you all.
Yeah, you can go up and build. He has all that
Right.
up there.
Okay, Ron, this is probably about the 4th function we've had on that for the zoo this year, isn't it?
I know it.
Oh,
Last weekend was the Native American
Native American.
Art Festival.
And we had
And just so many hungry people.
They've got, I think they finished.
It's hard to get the wolves to get so close here, but here they are. Aren't they beautiful? So cool. These are timber wolves.
We're visiting the park today.
Well, hi, Bill.
And this is Ice Cream Safari Day. People are going around all the spots having ice cream.
I know, I filmed everyone, and I've been offered ice cream at every stop. But due to my waist, well, I'm forgetting my waist. I'll get some before I leave. Anyway, this is the plans for the move for the new location.
Correct.
You only have about 2.5 more years left before you have to move.
Hopefully this diagram is starting to be more self-explanatory in the sense of the pictures here.
Yes,
The
it is.
introductory of the park is 1920s, 1930s. The hub of the park, we're looking at the gold rush era with a mining shack and the aviary area off the back of it. Here we have a general store with the animals running in the side there.
Oh, sure.
And loose raccoons inside of the owner.
Wow.
Of the general store. This may look like a building, but actually this is going to be a cave.
Oh,
And it's going to be a
really?
nocturnal cave. You walk through, and when you come out the other side, it's going to be oriented in such a way that you can be popped with a view of the futuristic-looking building, which will be our hospital and our commissary.
Oh,
All that
yeah.
good stuff.
This
And
is so
then
neat.
The whole southern part will be the Native American experience for the Serrano, bighorn sheep, the grizzly, and just spin around here, you may run into the Serrano village. It's a dilapidated rundown with wolves running loose.
Right.
And hopefully maybe on the other side of the walkway, we'll have a couple rural huts with rural artifacts in it.
Oh, yeah.
The thing is what one of our big efforts is to do is how to keep this as a very practical family experience.
Yeah, right.
Right now, to come to this park and have fun and see all these animals, it's cheaper than going to a matinee.
Oh,
So
sure.
how can we do that here? So that's our goal, how to do that.
Yeah.
And one of the things we're doing now is looking at setting up funding sources that will actually create money for us to actually invest in the zoo in the long run. For example, we have the Ney Foundation out there right now, and the Ney Foundation has been set up to actually have an endowment set up with enough interest coming out of it that it can pay for the animal food.
Right.
So what we like to do is say, let's set up a restricted funds for the hospital here, and create a bucket of money for that, so that off the interest we can then put it back into the zoo.
Oh, right,
And
right.
Same thing with the education facility down here in the multimedia room, is have another bucket of money set up that off the interest it could keep paying things in the zoo. If we can get this infrastructure set up with a good funding source, we can keep the gate down and really truly make it a continued family experience.
Oh, that's great.
So we're really looking at how we can get people to invest in the long run.
Right.
And we have brochures when you come and visit us. When you leave the park, on the right-hand side of the door, there's some investment brochures about the future. In the sense of you can help us out in the sense of life insurance policies, real estate, things like that in the future. And I already know of at least a half dozen people who are already, signing in and starting to do this for us. So we know we are creating buckets of money for the future.
Right. Yes.
That money will then put into investment funds, and investment funds, hopefully they'll be static and they'll keep growing, and then therefore the interest will grow off that principal. That interest will be put in the park. So that's what we're headed for. And so all you out there that like this idea can want to see the next 50 years of the park being successful and still being family entertainment and being cheaper than going to the matinee,
right.
Help us out.
Now let's say that this is the new location, so we're wrapped around the
Discovery Center.
The Discovery Center.
Okay. Discovery Center is right here. This is the current parking lot that exists, so our entryway will be on the north side here.
Right.
We're talking about also alternative energy. We're thinking about our bottom two new parking lots plus administration parking lot, making it shaded parking. Keep the car nice and comfortable.
Oh, sure, that's great.
But also, on top of the shade, will also be solar panels.
Right.
And the idea of those three parking structures having solar panel could create enough electricity to power the park during the high tide.
I know it. And you're going to recycle water, and a lot of things you're doing over there to help the environment out.
Well, actually, the idea that this could be a national model of how to create future parks, in the sense that we want to be ecologically sound, in the sense of the way we work with the forest, work around it, show how you can co-live with it, in the sense of destroying everything.
Sure.
So we'll do that with the energy sources around there, the way the buildings are laid out, move a building if we have to save a grandfather tree.
I know it. Isn't that neat? Now, the Nays started Magic Mountain up here.
Correct.
And which is now the Alpine Slide area.
Right.
But anyway, they got sued by Magic Mountain. Did you know that?
No, I wasn't
The
aware of that.
Magic Mountain in Valencia, and they won. And so they were able to keep the Magic Mountain name up here.
Oh, okay.
So
that was a name issue.
yeah, that's right. It was a name issue, and he got quite a bit of money out of that suit. So he passed away, and then, and then Mrs. Ney passed away just a few years ago.
And that's when the foundation came into effect, because
Right.
through her will that she willed it to the park.
I know it.
And so she did it in a way that set up that the board of directors is the supervisor for our district, for San Medina, which is Dennis Hansberger.
Sure.
Also, another member is supposed to be the current mayor of Big Bear Lake.
Right.
And then another member is actually the curator of the animal park here, which is Don Richardson. And then the next member is also from the Friends of the Moonridge Zoo, our group. And that happens to be me. I'm that board member.
Right.
And then we have one board member at large. And actually we have the person now aboard who is actually a financial person that's helping us a lot on the infrastructure of setting up the financial aspect and making us perpetual fund, okay?
Right.
And so we're setting up a perpetual funding source with investments in order to get the interest off there and use it specifically for the animals.
Oh, that's great. So, folks, if you want to, if you're in your will or whatever, boy.
Or even now, if you have extra money you want to invest, you have stocks, you want to
Sure.
Take a write-off on and lower your taxes this year, we can do a stock exchange for you. There's a lot of ways to move money around and help support the park. And really the goal is 50 years out there, not just tomorrow, but how do we do the 50 years thing? The park's been here 50 years already. What about the next 50?
That's right. This is Bill Treadwell, everybody. And what number would they call? You have your office.
Our local office number here in Big Bear is 878-4200.
878-4200. That's
and
909.
Offices, if you want to drop by, we're between Don Gio's restaurant and the Citibank. We're in between there on the bottom floor.
Right.
And the Friends of the Moonridge Zoo sign is out.
That's where it is, folks. Thanks, Bill. And
Thank you, Ron.
it's getting close.
Very close.
Where we go into high gear. Thanks.
Thank you.
There we go.
All right. Look at this.
How are you guys?
You guys like peach? You like peach, huh? Or just ice cream in general? What flavor don't you like? You don't? You don't? You like everything, don't you?
Yeah.
How cool! That's neat. That's a neat close-up of America's bird, folks. Look at all the people around here. It's just so neat.
Yeah.
That one's talking to you.
Unless unicorn, that one's like not even real. If there is a real one, that would be like, you can look at the
So cool, huh?
Look at that one. Let's go see it. That one's big old.
Very cool. Well, that concludes this segment here at the Moonridge Zoo and another fundraiser, their annual ice cream safari held on Labor Day weekend. Would you believe that I shot all of the ice cream there and didn't even get a taste of one? Man, what willpower. Well, anyways, better luck next time, I guess. Anyway, stay tuned for these words from my sponsors.